Well, darling, you said you wanted to watch me change the spark plugs in your car, and I forgot to come out and ask you if you wanted to watch. So I'm taking a video because you're taking a shower right now. So there's the old sparkalators that I pulled out. They don't look too bad. I mean, they're original Ford. They're original equipment. They're factory, as Derek would say. Can't really see the logo, but it says Ford. You got to trust me. Factory, like Derek would say. And here's your battery. Got a new battery. There's your new battery in there. So the old battery is here, and we put that in 3 years ago, and just about had enough. So we're going to take that to the retirement village at Walmart, and they'll give us $12 core charge for the lead in there. So when you buy a new battery, they charge you the price of the battery plus $15, $20, $25 so that you bring the old battery back, or they call it the core charge. They do the same with a power steering pump, an alternator, water pump, things like that. So they give you a little receipt that says you paid $12 extra, and then you take this back to the Walmart and they'll give you $12 credit. So these are the new sparkalators. These are iridium. Original spark plugs used to be copper. Then they went to steel, and I think stainless steel, then platinum coated, and then now they have iridium alloy in there. So they're supposed to last a lot longer and take a higher heat temperature range. So there's the new ones. Not focusing real well. So very tiny little. That's the gap. They call it the gap, and you're supposed to measure that. Make sure it's a certain gap. But these look good. I mean, they look good. So the old ones, what happens is the old ones, they wear and they get too big of a gap in there. And these don't look terrible for having 94,000 miles on them, really. So if you hold them up side by side, they're not terribly bad, really. I'm not doing a very good job of holding them together. Let's see. You can see up there. This is really bad video. So, but anyway, they're due. This time. So put those in, and what you do to take them out is they're down here. 4 cylinders, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the ignition coils. These go down on top of the spark plug, and this connects little connector in there. You can't see it, but there's a steel connector in there that goes down over the tip, that tip right here of the spark plug, so you make a good connection. So then these connect, these each individual ignition coils. These plug in to these 1, 2, 3, 4 sparkalator firing thingamadoos. So let's see. So there's the cylinders way down there, and there's one sparkalator left way down there. You can't really see it, but you get a spark plug socket, and it's got a little rubber insert so the spark plug comes up with it. So then you put that down in there, way down in there, and then put your socket, your ratchet. Of course, it's stuck. That's great. No way can I sound like Derek, but look at that. I mean, there's no way Houdini himself couldn't get this out of here. There we go. So you put that on there, and you loosen it all the way. Then you pull the spark plug out, put in the new one, put a little grease on these threads. They call it Never Seize. It's a little anti-seizing lubricant, and it's usually nickel-based paste, high temperature stuff. Sorry. And it usually comes with a little brush, a little applicator brush, and you brush it on these threads right here. So we'll brush those up good. You have to be careful not to get any of this goop on the tip of the spark plug where the sparking happens. You just want it on the threads so that the sparkalators are easier to come out the next time. So we'll put those in, put the coils, the ignition coils back in, and then take it for a test drive. But if these are original, they have 94,000 miles, and I am pretty darn sure these are original. And it shouldn't hesitate. It should run a little smoother, I would think, after we do this, because I've never done this before. And yours are real easy. They're right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Explorer has 4 in the front that are pretty easy to get to. Then, I'm sorry, 3 in the front, and then 3 in the back, because that's a 6-cylinder. But the 3 in the back are completely covered. You have to take off the entire intake manifold. This is where the fuel-air mixture comes in, the vaporized mixture, into the cylinder, gets sparkulated, and then the cylinders go up and down, pistons go up and down, turn the crankshaft, and then the crankshaft turns your transmission, or I don't know which side, I think transmission's over here. Then that turns both this drive gear, this transaxle, and that transaxle driving the wheels, the front wheel drive. Anyway, that's it. Pretty boring, really, but I wish you were out here so I could show you in person, or let you even do some of this stuff. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh wait, let me do this. Carrie, look at those tires. They're the hand kooks.